To add and subtract negative fractions, we're going to use exactly the same rules as what we have used for integers. So let's look at A. A equals 2 over 7 plus negative 5 over 7. So the first thing I see is I don't like this plus and negative next to each other. A positive times a negative is a negative 5 over 7. I write now as one fraction, my lowest common multiple. Because my denominator is already 7, I can just say 2 sevenths, take away 5 sevenths is negative 3 sevenths. Look at B. B says 2 over 3, take away negative 4 over 3. I don't like the two signs next to each other, so it's like multiplication. Negative times a negative is positive 4 over 3. 2/3 plus 4/3, my denominators are the same. 2/3 plus 4/3 is 6/3. I can simplify that because 3 goes in itself once, 3 goes in 6 twice, so my answer equals 2. C. 1/5 plus negative 1/4 equals, I have two signs next to each other, me don't like, plus times a negative is negative 1/4. I need to get my base the same, my denominators. Denominator, the lowest common multiple for 5 and 4 is 20. What did I do to 5? I multiplied 5 by 4, so I'm going to multiply 1 by 4. What did I do to 4? I multiplied it by 5, so I'm going to multiply 1 by 5 as well. 1 times 4 is 4. Take away 1 times 5 is 5. 4 take away 5 is negative 1/20th. Last example. Negative 7 over 3. Take away negative 3 and 2/3. Alright, that looks like a horror story with all the signs and different fractions. I'm just going to say that is negative 7 over 3. Negative times a negative, because I don't like two signs next to each other. A negative times a negative is positive. And I'm going to rewrite this as an improper fraction. So I'm going to say 3 times 3 is 9. 9 plus 2 is 11 over 3. I have the same denominator, so I can just say negative 7/3 plus 11/3 equals, and remember we can think about temperature. If the temperature is negative 7 and it rises to 11, it will go to 4/3. Now, a lot of questions came up here. Do I write that as an improper fraction or do I write it as a mixed number? If they have mixed numbers in the question, you have to change that to a mixed number. There was a mixed number, so I'll say 4 over 3. 3 goes in 4 once, remainder is once, remainder is 1/3, and that will be my answer.